What the hell? She was clearly wearing clothes just now. I blinked, and now she's naked. Where am I?
Xiao Xingyun, you're finally awake. You've been out for 2 days. Captain Wang was so worried about you.
Unconscious for 2 days. I remember now I was hit by that stone from the Grave King. It hit me right in the eye.
Run. It's that S-rank fugitive, the Grave King, who looted 17 noble tombs.
Taisui.
I risked my life to get this top-tier treasure from the Blood Corpse tomb. No one is taking it. At worst, we all die together.
My eyes hurt so much. Holy crap, she's not wearing clothes either. Wait, something's not right. Did getting hit by that stone mutate my eyes and activate X-ray vision?
Xiao Xingyun, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Any discomfort in your body?
No.
All right then, you can be discharged if you're fine. Contact us anytime if anything happens.
I really did awaken X-ray vision, and I seem to be able to control it. It really works. The power is gone. This is incredible. It really is the legendary X-ray vision. I can control when to turn it on.
Xiao Xingyun, you can be discharged.
The enforcement team already paid the fees. By the way, your things are outside the door.
These are the antiques from my stall. I can see through them so clearly. I'm going to be rich. From now on, can't I identify everything at a glance, the authenticity of antiques and their age? It's more than just this divine eye. The things I can do aren't limited to just appraising treasures. Time to go home. I'll change and go to Antique Street to score some deals.
No, help me!
Oh no.
Landlord, please don't do this. Stop, or I'll call the police.
Little beauty, let me have you just once, I'll give you money, okay?
Xu, are you in there, Brother Xiao? Save me.
What are you doing?
Quick, call the police for me. The landlord tried to force himself on me.
Nonsense, that's slander. You have no evidence. Even the authorities can't do anything to me, Humph.
On the contrary.
Get ready to move out.
Moving out is fine. With money, I'm not afraid of not finding a place. But I suddenly remembered something. What is it since you said there's no evidence? Then it should be fine if I kick you a few more times, right?
Stop hitting me. Fine, you just wait.
I won't let you off easy.
You won't have it easy either. If there were evidence, I could send you to jail right now.
Thank you, Brother Xiao. I didn't expect it. You usually talk so out of line, but you're actually quite a stand-up guy.
Are you complimenting me or insulting me? Don't be like that. I saved you once, but I haven't heard you praise me much. A former rich girl, such a figure and face. It's a pity her family went bankrupt.
In my heart, I've already thanked you many times. I just can't say it out loud.
Then put your hand on your heart and thank me again.
Poofed, I knew you were up to no good, just as bad as the landlord. Brother Xiao, we should find a place as soon as possible. I'm afraid that pervy old man will come back.
You're right. I'll look for one right away.
Okay, I'll sleep at school tonight. Better find a 2-bedroom apartment just for the 2 of us.
What, just the 2 of us? Fine, a 2-bedroom it is, Housey. This concerns my lifelong happiness. You stay here by yourself, this beauty. Shoo. She wouldn't be hinting at something, would she? When did I get this stock? Surprisingly, many of them are fakes. What a loss. If I didn't have these X-ray eyes, I wouldn't have known how long I'd be cheated. This piece is genuine, but the quality is too poor. No, I have to go to the Antique Street to find some goods. Make a profit first.
Brother Xiao, let me treat you to dinner. Consider it a thank you for saving my life today.
That's right. My divine X-ray eyes can appraise treasures. Lottery scratch cards should work for them too. Having dinner with you made me realize you've had it rough too. How about we buy a few lottery tickets to change our luck?
I've really been down on my luck lately. Ever since my dad went bankrupt, I have no idea how much debt he owes. Yeah, I definitely need a change of luck. How do you play this? I don't know the first thing about it.
It's simple. Just scratch it and see if you won. It's all about luck. As expected, those so-called grand prizes of hundreds of thousands are almost impossible to get. The highest prize amount in here seems to be only 1,000 yuan. I feel like I'm on a lucky streak today. Listen to me. Swap them for these two.
I'm well educated. Don't you try to trick me.
What 300,000?
No way, really. As expected of the godly eye, this is incredible.
But man, my luck is insane. Just any random shop and I hit the top prize on a scratcher.
Ugh, 10 in a row. Better luck next time. Scratched 10 times and didn't win a single cent. Tell me about it. I just threw 200 yuan down the drain.
I'm doing okay then. I spent 50 and 110.
Show 200 bucks, I won 200.
You've got great luck. Beautiful 200 off a 10 yuan ticket. That's actually pretty impressive.
I'm so jealous she made 190 profit. I told you I'd be lucky today.
Scratch some more. Maybe you'll hit another big one. Okay.
Come over and help me scratch these. My fingers are getting sore from scratching. Oh my god. Xiao, pinch me quick. I just win again. The pattern matches the 1,000 yuan prize. Am I dreaming? I can't bring myself to pinch you.
It'll hurt too much. A little rub will make it better.
Stop it. There are so many people here. Xiao, I really did win another 1,000.
1,000, oh my god.
She really won 1,000. I've been playing the lottery for so long.
Honestly, I've never seen anyone win 1,000. I've seen 500 though. Yeah.
This girl's luck is truly incredible.
Xiao, did you win anything? Should I buy 2 more?
Stop while you're ahead. I also won 1,000 on one. The other 3 were duds. There's still one unscratched.
Wow, you won 1,000 too. Your luck today is insane. It's really off the charts.
Winning 2 tickets for her really brought us closer.
Winning 1,000 twice in a row. What luck I have to buy a few to catch some of that luck.
Xiao, do you still have one unscratched?
Of course, I just didn't have time a moment ago. You won. All that shouting interrupted me.
Then hurry up. I have a feeling you'll win again, because your luck today is just too good. I won again. Let's see the prize amount. Holy crap, 3 zeros, at least 1,000.
Another 1,000.
This luck is totally unreal.
It's not 1,000. It's the grand prize of 300,000. A full 300,000.
300,000.
The grand prize.
I won the 300,000 grand prize.
My god, 300,000. Xiao, your luck today is simply incredible.
Let's go cash it in. After income tax, there's still 240,000 left. Let's go. I'm treating you to a feast.
Haha, then I won't be polite.
Hausi is Xu Qing's and my other roommate, who works at an auction house. Hey, Hausi. Buddy, the night after tomorrow, our company has a jade and gemstone auction. There are quite a few good items interested in coming. An auction? Then my divine eye will finally have its chance to shine. I'll find all the hidden gems and strike it rich. Scoring a big win with lottery tickets isn't as easy as I thought. I've been all over the city these past 2 days and still haven't scratched off a jackpot. Besides, I can't overexert my divine eye.
Xiao, how much cash did you bring? I heard auctions are the best place to find hidden gems.
Pangzi, don't go looking for trouble. I brought you here to broaden your horizons. Placing a few small bets is fine, but don't you dare bet big.
Got it. I only have about 100,000 saved for my future wedding. At most, I'll bid on 2 small raw stones as souvenirs.
That'll do. But with my divine eye, I'm here to strike it rich by finding hidden treasures.
Oh my god, so these are raw jadeite stones. It's bigger and heavier than I am. The starting bid is 35 million. Even if I sold my house in Shanghai, I still couldn't afford it.
Stop acting like a country bumpkin. Stop making a scene and just look.
Xiao, what's that?
Bidding boxes. These raw jadeite are all for sealed bidding. See those slips of paper? Write down your bid and drop it in the box. The highest bidder wins.
So this is the famous sealed bidding.
Yeah, and the bids for these are all over 10 million. We definitely don't stand a chance.
Only 2 of these are actually good. 2 will barely let you break even. The other 6 are complete junk. Tens of millions of dollars. Someone's going to get ripped off big time.
Pangsy, we can check out those cheaper open bids over there. We might actually have a shot at those.
Xiao, look at total knockout. Oh my god, just one look at her, and this whole trip was worth it.
She seems to be the heiress of the Gu family from the capital Gu Qingcheng. I heard she's preparing to move from the antique world
into the emerald and jade industry.
It seems the rumors are true.
Antiques have hit a bottleneck.
Crossing over to emeralds and jade jewelry is a logical move, I have to admit. This Gu family heiress is indeed just like the rumors say, breathtakingly beautiful.
Why does my divine eye seem to have for these ancient jades containing mysterious energy orbs an extremely greedy craving? Among nearly 100 pieces of ancient jade, only 8 pieces emit strange energy fluctuations. This energy seems to have a strange vitality, making me want to touch them. My whole body feels so comfortable, my vision is becoming much clearer. The fatigue from overusing the divine eye earlier is completely gone. Sorry I didn't do it on purpose. There's nothing I can do if the stone is ruined, but my divine eye needed it. But then what am I waiting for? Eight energy stones have all been absorbed. My eyes are getting really hot now. Holy cow, I didn't even activate the divine eye's power yet. From this far away, the phone content is crystal clear. The energy contained in these ancient jades can upgrade my special ability. I wonder what changes the upgraded X-ray vision will bring. I'll try it out on Gu Qingcheng then.
Holy crap.
Before, my divine eye could only see outlines under the skin. Now even internal organs are clear like a CT.
Xiao, congratulate me. I'm falling in love. Gu Qingcheng is so beautiful, I'm going to marry her, no matter what.
Haha, then get ready to stay single. Forget about this life, the next life. Even the life after that, you won't have a chance.
Stop hurting my feelings. Forget it. Let's not talk about women for now. Let me show you the numbers I picked out. They look really promising. They'll definitely be worth a fortune once cut. The starting price for this one is 8,000. I bet the final price will reach 40,000. And this one starts at 12,000. It'll definitely exceed 50,000.
We're just street vendors, poor folks, and it's our first time at a raw stone auction. How about we buy some cheap small stones first, like number 92. Starting price is only 2,000 and number 167 is only 900.
Those stones are too small. Whatever's inside won't be worth much. But I'll listen to you. Your luck has always been good. If the premium isn't too high, I'll try to place a bid.
Distinguished guests, the Qin jewelry auction is about to begin. Please move to the auction area on the 2nd floor.
The treatment rich people get is truly extraordinary.
Most guests have already paid their deposits. It's about time the auction officially begins. Please look at the big screen.
It looks top-notch, but the inside is trash.
Xiao, what about this one? Should we bid?
No. The appearance is great, but it might just be coarse bean-grade jade. The window of the stone looks green or icy, but the inside is usually a trap. Spending money to bid on that is just throwing money away.
True. This one too, I still trust your judgment. Raw jade stones range from poor to premium trash bean grade, glutinous, icy, and top-tier glass grade.
If categorized by color, colorless is the worst. Green is the most prized, red comes next. Then yellow and purple. There are also top-tier ones, but colors like gray or black are usually just trash. Like this top-tier imperial green. This one has no window. Weight is 6.8 kilograms, black exterior with brown patches. Starting bid 9,000.
This unwindowed raw jade stone reserve price, 9,000 minimum increment, 1,000 or in multiples of 1,000. Let the bidding begin.
Guest 4221 bids 30,000.
Guest 336 bids 33,000.
People are even fighting over stones without windows. I'm determined to get this stone. It's imperial green.
Current high bid is 48,000. Any higher bids?
Miss, should we buy this one?
I don't bid on stones I'm not sure about. Must be some clueless rookie spending 48,000 on a stone without a window.
48,000 going once, 48,000 going twice. 48,000 going 3 times. Congratulations, guest number 421. This raw jade stone is yours.
Yes, this is so exciting, Xiao. You've got some guts. That raw stone is pitch black, just like a piece of coal. How did you dare to buy it? Nearly 50,000.
A hunch. I feel like this one's value will skyrocket, so I went for it. Right, it's your turn next. I need a moment. Oh, it really is thrilling. There are 2 more left. My 240,000 bonus. I'll probably have to sink all of it in. But with this move, I might just get rich overnight and become a multimillionaire.
I now announce finally the winner of the number 1 blind bid stone is Ms. Gu. This auction is officially over. You can all head to the cutting area to cut open your auction winnings.
Let's go, Xiao. Hurry up and cut the stone. I feel like we could make 100 million this time, but that fairy goo is really loaded, spending 52 million on one raw stone.
52 million for a piece of junk. A piece of junk? You go ahead. I'm going to check the unsold items. Maybe I can find a hidden gem. Stones that no one bids on can actually contain high-quality pieces. It's a pity the auction price was too high. I couldn't afford it at all, but I can buy it at the starting price now that it's unsold. 90,000 left, just enough for 2 pieces. This is the one 5-colored jade. The starting bid for this stone is 80,000. The price was too high during the auction. I couldn't afford it at all. I didn't expect it to go unsold. It's a perfect chance for me to snag a bargain. 5-colored jade compared to 3-colored jade. The rarity is on a completely different level, especially one this massive. It's worth at least 10 million. Another one is a small find of suet jade. Let's put the other 4 stones aside for now. Let's cut an imperial green first to test the market waters. It'd be best if I could sell it on the spot to save my empty and lonely wallet.
It's over. It's all over. I cut 4 stones in a row. The raw stones I had the highest hopes for. They're all worthless.
Get up. What's the use of crying here?
Over 200,000 was everything I had. I can't even get 20,000 back. Now only the one you picked for me is left. I don't even feel like cutting it.
Be a man. You win some, you lose some. Why cry? You haven't lost everything yet. Don't you still have one last piece? If I were you, I'd cut that one too.
Easy for you to say whatever. I'll take the loss. I'm done complaining. Cut it. Cut that last piece of junk too.
Ha ha ha, this fat guy is so pathetic. Hundreds of thousands of dollars just went down the drain.
He's clearly a newbie. Crying right here? He's nothing but a laughingstock.
Exactly. When I was stone gambling at the Myanmar auction, I lost tens of millions without even flinching. It wasn't until my wife slapped me a few times that I finally started crying.
The Gu family heiress's blind bid was a bust. Oh my god.
No good material came out of it.
She just lost tens of millions. What kind of junk is this? Cut it right down the middle. Not a single speck of green.
Blind bids are such a rip-off.
That Mr. Shu's blind bid just now. His stone was also a bust, but at least it's a huge piece of glutinous jade. He'll lose half his money at most. He actually wants to keep cutting.
It's a hit. A huge hit, everyone. Come and see this, the raw jade stone I bought. It's a winner. I got some icy red jade, high ice grade.
Congratulations to Mr. Luo, the rough stone number 92 he won from the currently exposed red jadeite area.
It's worth at least several million.
Showman, I can't thank you enough. I'll treat you to the club tomorrow. I'll give you half the profit when it's sold.
Cut it out, I'm not that kind of guy. Damn, you're being so loud.
Don't you care about your reputation? I care about mine.
Mr. Lowe, do you want to keep cutting this rough stone?
Damn. Cutting there was a waste. We could have made a bracelet and a pendant. Now it can only be made into a few pendant slabs, but as long as it's not fully cut open and the internal quality is hidden, it can still sell for a high price. The Gu family heiress should be quite interested. Fatty, stop cutting.
Right, listen to this, young man. It would be a shame if the cut fails. I'll bid $2 million to buy this jadeite rough stone.
Boss Wong, you're being greedy.
You only offer $2 million for such fine ice red jadeite.
I'll offer $3 million a fair price right away to show my sincerity.
The Gu family bids $4 million. Please bear with us, everyone. The Gu family is new to the jewelry industry. We desperately need top quality materials for our brand. If I've offended anyone, please forgive me.
As expected, this woman is desperate for rough stones.
I want to cut more.
No, you don't.
No more cutting, no more just kidding. I'll listen to my buddy. If no one offers a higher price, then I'll sell it to this beautiful lady for $4 million.
The Gu family spent $52 million on that large rough stone from the blind bid. The second cut still yielded nothing.
$52 million all gone down the drain.
Master, please help me open this one. Just grind off a thin layer right here.
This guy was ogling me earlier. Does he really have a talent for stone appraisal?
My God, it's showing green. It might be top quality imperial green. What?
How can this be?
Top grade ice green, extremely close to imperial green, huge profit, a massive profit. It really is likely to be imperial green.
Just with this one opening, it's worth millions already.
At least several million, but it might be green all the way through, or it could be cracked inside.
This item, number 54 starting price, was 9,000 yuan, was bought by Mr. Xiao for 48,000. The reason it was priced so low was because the appraisers didn't think much of it.
What, only 48,000? That's a fortune. What a return on investment.
Mr. Xiao, can I interview you? What were you thinking at the time when you bid on this raw stone?
This is my first time bidding on raw stones. I actually don't know anything about it. I just thought this stone looked nice and the price was cheap, so I decided to give it a try.
Such good luck for a first-timer. Everyone must be so envious.
I think this kid just got incredibly lucky. Ice green higher quality than that ice red one earlier, larger and more valuable.
We were so busy listening to the host hype that we seemed to forget the stone cutter is still cutting. Could it be he's going to cut another window?
Stop cutting. Stop right now. I'll offer $5 million.
No rush. Since we've already started, we should finish the job. Stopping halfway isn't really my style.
Ha ha ha, you're a young kid, but you're quite the pro. I can't believe you're making jokes like that. I've got to hand it to you.
We'll see if he's an expert after a few more cuts.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm just stating the facts, okay?
It's green again. It's still ice green. Beautiful ice green on both sides. Could it be a solid block of ice green stone? This is worth at least 15 million.
Holy crap, green on both sides. It's worth much more than just one window.
15 million, I'll take it, Mr. Xiao. What do you think?
Ms. Gu, your opening price is already so high.
You're not giving the rest of us a chance at all.
It shows green on two sides. It's still too much of a gamble. Who knows what the other two sides are like? Or if there are cracks in the middle and this color is still a far cry from imperial green, 2 million is the absolute limit.
Mr. Xiao, what do you think? Would you be willing to part with it?
I've already drawn 2 more lines. I have to finish cutting along these lines. Before I consider selling, I'll be happy if the value skyrockets. If it's a bust, I'll just treat it as tuition.
Since that's what Mr. Xiao has decided, then we'll wait and see.
Tease, that's quite a flex. I only give him a 9 out of 10. I'll save the other 91 points for his kids. Tens of millions for tuition.
He's really bold to pay that.
Judging by the price of his clothes, they don't even cost $1,000. If nothing else, his mindset alone.
I've got to hand it to him. If I cut open a piece of ice green worth tens of millions, no matter the size, I would have been over the moon long ago.
Big bro, you're my real big bro from now on. You're absolutely incredible. This is our first time betting on stones, and you already got a piece of imperial green.
Only a small part of it reaches the level of imperial green. Most of it is ice green.
Yes, you're handsome, so whatever you say is right.
It's a hit, another hit green on the third side, same quality, same ice green. Oh my God, I guess he won't cut the last side green on all 4 sides.
Master, keep cutting, I said. Cut 4 sides, so 4 sides it is. It doesn't count if even one side is missing. My godly eyes have already seen through everything. But just to be safe, I should see how the actual cut. Differs from what I saw with my X-ray vision.
Mr. Xiao, 20 million. I think you should seriously consider the sincerity of Gu's jewelry. Here's my business card. If you find any good materials in the future, feel free to contact me anytime.
I'm afraid that in this lifetime I'll only have this one stroke of luck.
Mr. Xiao, you're too modest.
This guy is definitely a pro, and he's so calm. That leering look he gave me earlier must have been a mistake. I misjudged him.
It's cut through. Green on all four sides. I'm rich, hit the jackpot.
Oh my god, he actually won the bet. This green on all sides is incredible.
Such a large piece of Zhengyang green jadeite. There must be imperial green inside. Even if it's just the slightly lower ice variety, it's worth tens of millions.
I'll offer 22 million, Mr. Xiao. You can consider it our Liaofeng jewelry.
So stingy, it's green on all four sides, and you only offer 22 million. Zhongjin Jewelry offers 23 million.
My Gu's jewelry offers 25 million. A sincere offer. Keep the highest bid.
26 million.
Our young master offers 26 million.
This jadeite raw stone is of good quality. Chin's is participating in an international jewelry competition soon. We urgently need top-grade materials, so I couldn't help but compete with you all.
Young Master Qin, as the owner of the auction house acting as both referee and player, isn't quite right.
Not at all. I just personally like this jadeite and want to buy it for my private collection. Your Gu family wants to enter the jewelry industry, but you can't stop a peer from doing business.
In that case, let's follow the rules of business. 30 million Gu's jewelry is definitely taking this jadeite.
What do you say, young Master Qin?
Ms. Gu is so generous I can't match that price. Who would have thought that in Qin's auction house among the warm-up scraps a top-grade imperial green would be cut out? Truly unexpected.
Unbelievable.
As soon as Gu Qingcheng made a move, he backed down. This scheme is so slick he's playing 4D chess.
Then this jadeite of mine belongs to Ms. Gu of Gu's jewelry.
If you find any good materials in the future, please contact me anytime.
So exciting. 30 million in net profit from one stone instant riches. I still have 4 other pieces. Time to slip away.
Should I go home and buy a stone cutter?
And cut them myself. No wonder the big shots in the Jade Collection Circle all live in villas. And they all have basements. Renting a villa to store raw stones is indeed convenient.
This villa is nice, but Xiao, you're worth tens of millions now, and you're still renting. How about tomorrow we go order 2 luxury cars to show off?
Why buy luxury cars? Isn't bike sharing good enough? Besides, I need to save some money to invest in raw stones and jewelry.
Shows this what you meant by riding a shared bike?
Fatty, you must be lowering my IQ. Otherwise, how could I buy a car and such an expensive one?
I wonder who wanted to come in and look at cars. Even this Porsche 911 of mine was recommended by you.
Shall wait for me. Shuging, will you be my girlfriend?
Zhao Kai, you're so annoying. I've already told you I'm not looking for a boyfriend. Xiao.
Hey, beautiful, need some help.
Yes, this guy keeps pestering me. He wants to add me on WeChat all day. I refused and he won't leave.
Shu, Chin, stop it, we're classmates. What's wrong with wanting to add you on WeChat? It's been 3 years. How I feel about you, don't you know?
Hey, kid. The lady isn't interested. If you keep pestering her, beautiful, I think it's dangerous for you to be alone. How about we go together? I'll take you wherever you want to go.
You're terrible, purposely provoking my classmate. He has a bad temper. He'll go crazy.
Make him give up so he won't pester you anymore. Wouldn't that solve it once and for all?
Shooting, you'd rather go with a punk than accept my proposal.
We're not a good match. You'll find someone better.
Fine. You guys are something else.
Was I a bit too much?
No. I don't like him at all. I actually detest him. He's been pestering me for 3 years. Recently, he heard from somewhere that my family went bankrupt and owes 300 million, and then made some outrageous demands.
All right then, get in the car.
Is this car really yours? A G-Wagon. Wait, Xiao, since when did you get so rich?
So that's how it is. This car belongs to my friend.
All right. I thought you'd suddenly struck it rich. Sigh, if it really were yours, how wonderful that would be.
You really want your brother Xiao to be a billionaire that much?
Ha ha ha. Just wishful thinking. Anyway, in this life, I'll never be able to turn my life around.
Oh, why are you crying?
Brother Xiao, I've been under so much pressure lately.
Creditors are hounding me. Not only did they seize my house, my parents are on the verge of a breakdown.
300 million?
Who could ever pay that back?
Brother Xiaowai, did we come to the wrong place? This place is too expensive. I have a classmate who was kept here as a mistress. You know how it is.
We're in the right place. This is the house we're renting.
Xiao Xingyun, stop it. This joke isn't funny. It's not easy for anyone to make money these days. Don't do this just for the sake of appearances. Forcing yourself to rent a villa, there's no need for that.
Didn't I just tell you, my friend went abroad recently? That car and this house. He didn't feel safe renting them to strangers, so he asked me to look after them. I just need to pay the utilities.
I knew it. You're not a vain or shallow person. But I remember your family is from a mountain village. How do you know such a wealthy friend?
It's a long story. Actually, my ancestors were once wealthy too. Let's not talk about that now. Let's check out the house first. Please come in.
Luckily, you're just house sitting for a friend. Otherwise, renting a villa like this would cost at least $100,000 a month. Even if we combined our incomes, it wouldn't even cover the monthly rent.
What do you mean, house sitting? You make me sound like a husky. It's called looking after the house. Got it.
I get it, that fragile ego of you men must be catered to.
Stone cutting machine. Okay, just bring it over. It's finally here. The remaining 4 stones, I can finally cut them open and take a look. Let's cut this one first. This seed stone is the easiest to cut. Under the surface, it's all mutton fat jade quality. Just cut it right down the middle. With my divine see-through vision, cutting is just too easy. Based on market price, selling it for 5 or 6 million won't be a problem. If there's a bidding war, the price might go even higher. This small window isn't enough since it's full of multicolored jadeite inside. The more I reveal, the more valuable it'll be. This feels great. This kind of cutting is addictive. Keep going, 2 more left. Done.
Hello?
Who's calling?
Is this Ms. Gu? This is Xiao Xingyun from the auction the other day, the one who cut the imperial green.
Oh, Mr. Xiao, I remember you. Is something the matter?
Miss Gu, here's the thing. I have a few more pieces in my hand. High-quality raw jadeite stones. They're all pre-cut pieces. I wanted to see if you're interested in buying them.
Oh, what kind of quality are we talking about?
1 piece of waxy ice multicolored jadeite. 1 piece of glass-type light green jadeite. 1 piece of waxy ice white with floating green, with a solid green patch in the center. The last one is a mutton fat quality seed stone. It's quite large.
I lost tens of millions at the auction the other day. The family has some issues with me. If what he says is true, then...
Ms. Gu, are you still there?
Yes, tell you what. Our Ghost Jewelry flagship store is being renovated. You can come to our warehouse. Our appraisers happen to be there. Let them take a look and give you a fair price. You're here. Okay, I'll be right out.
The 4 stones are in the trunk.
Top quality mutton fat jade and glass grade jadeite.
Multicolored jadeite.
Multicolored jadeite with windows on all 4 sides. It's definitely a solid piece of material.
I didn't expect this. These 4 raw materials are even better than what he described on the phone. Mr. Xiao, please.
A massive piece worth 52 million. Gu Qingcheng probably hasn't given up yet. She wants to see if there's real material inside. Not bad. There's definitely jade inside. It's just a bit small, but it'll take many cuts to reveal it. Without a pro, it would likely be ruined.
The quality is good, consistent throughout this mutton fat seed material. Looking at the powder residue on the edges, it must have been freshly cut. It's very fine-grained. It's top tier.
My appraisal matches Master Luo's. This multicolored jadeite is also a rarity. It's very rare on the market, miss. We can take all 4 pieces. They're all good stuff.
Master Luo, what do you think? What's a fair price for the lot?
Total price Goose Jewelry can offer 28 million?
Holy cow. The prices these people are offering are even higher than my estimate. I thought 26 million was the limit. The Gu family is indeed a powerhouse. They're loaded with cash.
Mr. Xiao, we're very satisfied with your raw jadeite, and the valuation matches market rates. If you're not satisfied with our offer, we can still negotiate.
It seems the Gu family is indeed in a hurry to enter the jewelry industry, willing to buy above market price. Well, actually, bidding on these materials took a lot of time. I bought a lot of scrap to finally get these high-quality pieces, since this is our first collaboration. Could you raise the price a bit more?
Mr. Xiao, it's our second time actually. Tell you what Gu's Jewelry is currently setting up. We need a lot of high-quality materials. We can pay a premium within reason. 29 million. How about that?
Deal, Ms. Gu. You're very generous. Then let's settle on that 29 million sold.
Pleasure doing business.
Pleasure doing business.
Take a look, Mr. Xiao. Interested in seeing the one we won in the blind bid a few days ago.
Sure, let's see.
Miss, we both think this stone shouldn't be cut. The risk of it being a dud is too high. Look at these black veins and the cracks here. Based on the spectral analysis, there's no way there's good quality inside.
I disagree with your appraisal. I believe these black veins are signs of high-quality jadeite underneath. Just like the surface coloring on ancient jade, it can be cut. Even if it's not a huge win, we'll at least break even.
Master Luo, you're just gambling. Yeah, the risk is too high.
Wait, right? This guy seems to have some real skill. How about we let him take a look? Mr. Xiao, what do you think of this rough stone? Will it be a hit or a bust?
Huh? You're asking me? I'm just a newcomer to the stone gambling world. I don't know anything. It's all down to luck. I can't really tell either.
Mr. Xiao, you're too modest. How about this? If you can give an accurate prediction after it's cut, no matter the result, I'll give you $1 million as a consultation fee. What do you think?
A consultation fee, 1 million. I thought the commission for a consultation fee was 10% of the cost of the raw material. Then this stone definitely isn't worth 10 million. What a deal is the life of you rich people, always this simple and unadorned. A casual remark is worth millions.
You're joking, Mr. Xiao. The condition is whether it's a hit or a bust, you must be accurate.
As I thought, $1 million commission isn't that easy to earn, all right? I think it'll be a hit. I'm not sure how much it'll go up.
But there's definitely a profit to be made. Why, young man, tell us your reasoning.
I'm just going by my gut feeling. As a newcomer, my theoretical knowledge is far behind all you master craftsmen.
This is hilarious. We've been appraising jade all our lives. Don't tell me we're not as good as a young man's gut feeling. This is absurd. It's ridiculous.
Ha 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 ha. Appraising rough jade. First is eyesight, second is experience, third is luck. Age has nothing to do with it. Speaking of age, I'm older than all of you.
But I don't see you listening to me, you.
Psy Master, stop arguing. Every field has its own secrets, regardless of the outcome. I appreciate everyone's hard work. I asked Mr. Xiao to appraise it. It's not about skill. I just wanted to find another reason to cut the stone. Now that I have a reason, let's cut it.
Fine. Since Ms. Gu says so. Let's cut it then. Anyway, we've done our best. Even if it's a bust, you can't blame us for not warning you.
Mr. Xiao, what do you think?
Fine, I might as well see this through, I think. It's better to cut it this way.
Mr. Xiao, why cut it like that?
I think there will be a natural crack here, right on the surface, extending deep from this crack, if we cut it like this. It'll save us a cut and maximize avoiding waste of the raw material.
I've never seen anyone without tools or instruments spot a crack's cut line at a glance.
Exactly, young man. Don't talk such nonsense.
Fine. I trust you, then cut it this way. A professional stone cutting room must be built as soon as possible, especially regarding soundproofing.
Yes, Ms. Gu, it'll be done by tomorrow.
Ms. Gu, it's been cut. The piece is being rinsed.
Well, is it a hit?
Let the masters take a look.
All right, let me see. It's a hit, a huge hit. Congratulations, Ms. Gu.
It actually turned out well.
Every trade has its secrets. No matter how experienced we are, we still make mistakes sometimes, or we'd be millionaires by now.
I'm impressed. The cut's position matches the line perfectly. It's like he could see the texture with his own eyes. Can you tell me how you did it?
I just got lucky. Masters. Please don't take it to heart. Your knowledge and experience are priceless, but my good luck is only worth $1 million.
Thank you so much this time for lending your expertise, Mr. Xiao. Go transfer 1 million to Mr. Xiao when you process it. Label it as a consultation fee.
Yes, Ms. Gu, I'll get on it right away.
Mr. Xiao. If you find any good materials in the future, please keep us in mind, Gu's Jewelry. If there are other collaboration projects, feel free to contact me anytime.
You got it. Since Ms. Gu thinks so highly of me, given the chance in the future, I'll definitely prioritize working with you. Adding up everything in my bank accounts, I have over 50 million in cash now. It's time to try my luck in the south. Ms. Gu, goodbye. This place, Shanghai, is only for small-time deals. It's all leftovers, picked over by others, scrap raw stones. The real top-quality materials are still in the south, at the large stone gambling markets. Next stop, the south, aiming for even greater wealth.
Ms. Gu, this Xiao Xingyun, is a bit strange. I've never heard of someone like him in the stone gambling world before, and the way he dresses doesn't make him look like a rich man. That Mercedes G-Wagon was also just bought.
Everyone has their own secrets as business partners. It's best not to pry. As long as he can bring us profit, we must show him respect.
Yes, Ms. Gu, I was just...
Thinking to myself, don't even think about it, go get busy.
Xiao Xingyun. What kind of person are you exactly?
Brother Yun, when are we going to the south for stone gambling?
In the next couple of days, I'll arrange things here in Shanghai, then we'll leave. I heard there will be several large jadeite raw stone fairs in the south soon. There should be a lot of good material appearing. I have X-ray vision. Making a fortune at the stone market is only natural, right?
If we haven't lost all our money when we return, we'll fly first class.
Did you forget the fear of cutting 3 duds in a row?
You two must be Mr. Xiao and Mr. Luo. What a coincidence. A few days ago, we met at the Qin jewelry store and even spoke a few words.
And you are?
Zhu Chongju. You can just call me Old Zhu. I have my own jewelry store and a carving studio. I once bid on your Imperial Green, but I couldn't compete with the Gu family. A small business like mine couldn't do anything.
So it's you, Brother Zhu. I've heard a lot about you.
Don't mention it. I'm going to the restroom.
Brother Yun, this guy is being too friendly for no reason. He's up to no good. We have to be careful. I've heard there are many crooked dealers in the stone gambling world who use fake jadeite to scam newcomers like us.
Yes. It's always good to be cautious. I didn't realize you've actually improved, you fatty.
Are you two also attending the Sihui Jadeite Fair? This year is different from the past. Many Burmese jade dealers are participating. The quality has improved a lot. It's known in the industry as the grand event of the stone gambling world. When the time comes, if you manage to find some good stones, please consider me. The price will definitely be fair.
Wow, it's so lively. So this is the Jadeite and Gemstone Fair.
Whether we become billionaires depends on this trip.
Yin, where should we start?
Let's start from the main gate, starting with the first row. Look more, ask more, listen more, and buy less. If we find something suitable, we can buy a bit. Remember, don't buy everything, keep 500,000 on hand.
Got it. I understand. Call me anytime if anything comes up.
I only brought him here for stone gambling. We can't do this together. In the stone gambling business, partnerships are the biggest taboo. Whether you profit or lose on a cut, it always leads to issues with unfair distribution. Luckily, that fat guy is also a smart man. I didn't expect the profit rate at these stalls is actually over 20%. Breaking even is at 30%. Losing is exactly half, which means half will be losses, and that's for raw stones. These windowed, semi-raw stones have an even higher chance of profit, but their prices are also higher. Previously at Qin's jewelry, those raw stones up for auction. The starting bids were really low, 50,000 to 60,000. Here they are several times higher, but profiting at an auction is much harder than here. Now that I have these X-ray eyes, making big money won't be a problem, but what's the best way to be the safest and the fastest? without being noticed. Like at the previous auction, cutting stones and bidding in public is the fastest way to make money. But I should do that less often if I keep finding top-grade jade. Even a fool would realize something's wrong. The waters in this industry are very deep. However, with Fatty Luo as my cover, at least he can help take some of the heat. I'll make my first pot of gold from this exhibition first. Once a man has money, he can stand taller. You're the one, top-grade solid imperial green.
Brother Ewan, guess how much I paid for these raw jade stones, how much they cost?
I can't guess the price, but I bet you've spent all your money. I told you to keep at least 500,000 as backup capital. If you still have 200,000 left, I'd be impressed.
Brother Ewan, you know me best. I still have 100,000 left, but the stones I bought are really good. I have a great feeling about them. I think I can strike it rich overnight and make 100 million.
100 million. These 4 might sell for $1 million. If you're lucky, you bought them for $2 million, right? You're down $1 million.
No way, Brother Ewan. Are you serious?
Just kidding. Get in line, you cut first. 2 raw stones. One is a $200,000 piece of junk used as a distraction, but the other one is the one that'll make me rich overnight, bought for 1.6 million, a top-grade imperial green.
Oh no, how is this possible? These 3 stones clearly looked so promising to me.
What's wrong, Fatty?
Brother Ewan, all 3 are duds.
There's one last piece. Want to cut it?
Cut it, cut them all.
Congrats, it looks like the value went up. By the way, how much did you pay for this stone?
I paid 900,000. How much is it worth now?
900,000. Huh, then it probably won't go up much. See for yourself. You should be able to sell it for $1 million, so you break even and make a little for your effort.
Sounds about right. At this price, it's better to sell it on the spot.
All right, $1 million it is better than losing everything. I should have known better than to gamble on stones. With those millions in the bank earning interest, I could have lived comfortably for years. Brother Yoon, if we lose all our capital, let's go back to our old trade.
Sure, if we really lose it all. What else can we do but run a street stall?
This stone is a dud.
It's a failure, another failure. This fatty's luck is really terrible. In the blink of an eye, millions are gone. How pitiful.
That's stone gambling for you. 1 cut makes you rich, 1 cut makes you poor, 1 cut leaves you in rags. I'm used to it. The last piece, even if he cuts out imperial green, I wouldn't be surprised.
This last piece, the cutting line of the stone, is a bit conservative. Why cut just the edge?
Could it be that Fatty has the most faith in this one?
How should I cut it? Just a graze on the top. Just make a small opening.
Let everyone assume that Fatty bought it. It'll reduce the risk a bit.
Right, just a graze?
I'm telling you guys, an imperial green piece here, jadeite pendant, is worth millions. More than Xiao Xingyun's cargo hauling Mercedes G-Wagon, way more expensive. You don't even have a G-Wagon yet, you mock someone who does. Aren't you ashamed? I'll take you to the cutting area later to give you a live stream. See what a real tycoon looks like.
Oh my god, imperial green.
Such a huge piece of imperial green, I haven't seen one in 3 or 4 years.
100 million. With just this one cut, this rough stone is now worth at least 100 million. This is insane. This fat guy is so lucky. I admit, I'm jealous.
This exhibition was worth coming to witnessing. A nearly bankrupt fat guy instantly becoming a billionaire. The whole process.
Did you see that, guys? This is imperial green for a piece this big. It's worth tens of millions at least.
I'll offer 80 million. Stop cutting. This 1 cut has already revealed all the green surface. Stop talking nonsense. Where on earth can you buy this for 80 million? Such a large imperial green piece. On behalf of Chin's Jewelry, I offer 100 million. Wait a moment. Our young master is on his way.
See that, guys? This is a real tycoon. A single piece of raw jade is worth 100 million. Those nouveau riches who treat their G-Wagons like treasures compared to him are miles behind.
Hu Guoqiang, this raw jade stone.
The person standing next to it seems to be the one who bought the G-Wagon.
Xiao Xingyun.
Xiao Xingyun, what are you doing here?
Oh. If it isn't our old class monitor. Long time no see, I'm just buying some raw jade with a friend, just for fun.
Boss, do you want to keep cutting?
Cut it. Cut along the line.
This 100 million worth raw jade was bought by you.
So what if it was? And so what if it wasn't?
We're classmates. I'm just looking out for you. Afraid you might get scammed.
Get lost. Stop being an eyesore. Xing Yun and I are busy, can't you see?
With Fatty Luo in front acting as a shield. I can't do this anymore. Cutting stones in public. The exposure is too high. The risk is too great. Must finish this quickly to avoid complications.
The one from Chin's jewelry. The young master has arrived. This stone, would you be willing to part with it? I'm willing to offer 100 million.
100 million, good heavens, one cut really made him a billionaire. This luck is just incredible.
Mr. Qin, you'll have to wait until the second cut is done. I won't sell to anyone.
Aren't you afraid of a bad cut once it fails, that 100 million is gone?
If I were afraid of failure, why would I even gamble on stones since I dare to cut? I'm confident.
Then as Mr. Luo says, let's make another cut. Green. It's still Imperial Green. Oh my god, both windows show Imperial Green. This couldn't be a solid piece of Imperial Green raw jade, could it? Simply unbelievable.
Green, it's Imperial Green.
Excellent. Absolutely stunning. The value just skyrocketed with this cut. Chin's jewelry offers 120 million.
Ha! You think 120 million can buy material like this? Has the Chin family spent so much time in the low-end market that they've forgotten the rates of the high-end market? We at Dafu Jewelry are willing to offer 140 million.
It's actually the general manager of the procurement department at Dafu Jewelry. He's actually here in person to bid on this Imperial Green Jadeite raw stone. Is top-grade material really that scarce now?
Dafu Jewelry dominates half of the national jewelry industry. Chin's jewelry is nothing compared to Dafu Jewelry. Since Mr. Zhou came in person, his intention to win the bid is clearly very strong. It's really Dafu Jewelry. They are like the god of wealth in the entire jade and gemstone industry. Looks like we're hitting the jackpot today. It could sell for 100 million, but an auction could easily add tens of millions more, no doubt about it.
Zhou Chichi raising the price like this is breaking the rules. Overpaying by this much will definitely trigger a new round of price hikes. In the raw stone market, if the cost of raw materials is too high, none of us can make a profit.
Do you call this overpaying? No, young Mr. Chin, you know too little about our Dafu Jewelry. I believe once this jade is turned into a finished product, it will be worth every penny.
You're just being argumentative. I'm talking about the raw stone price. Who's talking about the finished product price with you? Since you're so intent on bidding, I'll take you on to the very end. 150 million.
Oh my god, it's at 150 million. Chin's jewelry is indeed loaded. The price has almost doubled.
Then let's get it on 160 million. You! You win this time.
I thought this guy could last a few more rounds. I didn't expect him to be just as useless as he was at the last auction. He just made a fake move and ran. Is he really that weak? He couldn't even last 3 seconds. He folded in a second.
He's leaving. Just like that Chin's jewelry indeed doesn't dare to step into the high-end market. In that case, Dafu Jewelry will just have to take the deal, sir. What do you think of this price?
Not that great.
I'll bid.
180 million.
This must be the Gu family's heiress. She's so rich, raising the bid by 20 million just like that.
It's her. The Gu family wants a transition. They're clearly in a hurry, but putting such a delicate young lady in charge of this business is a bit of a joke.
But honestly speaking, this Gu heiress really looks like a goddess on earth. Gu Qingcheng, why do I see her everywhere?
Mr. Xiao, we meet again. My Gu's jewelry has just started entering
the jadeite and gemstone industry.
We won't miss any large-scale exhibitions. Nor will we miss any good materials.
Then for me, this is truly great news. I originally estimated that after cutting this stone, it would sell for over 100 million at most. 140 million would be about right. I didn't expect the bid to hit 180 million. It might even go higher.
Gu's jewelry hasn't even opened yet. Even the shop name hasn't been decided, yet you dare to compete with Dafu Jewelry for high-end raw materials. Are you sure you're serious?
The name doesn't matter. It's all Gu family property anyway. I just want to bid on the material I like. As for who I'm competing with,
I don't really care.
Very well. We at Dafu Jewelry love this kind of fearless and ignorant industry newcomer. This Imperial Green raw stone, Dafu Jewelry is definitely taking it. 200 million.
221 million.
230 million.
Holy cow, this is already double the starting price.
So rich that fat guy is making a fortune.
With this kind of competition, it might go even higher. Gu's jewelry is a newcomer to the jade world. Dafu jewelry is a veteran giant. The clash between these two forces is a huge benefit for me.
240 million.
245 million.
260 million.
Lunatic. A total lunatic. You're a lunatic who doesn't understand the market. At such a high price, there's no way to make a profit.
Making a profit doesn't matter. The main thing is I like this stone. And I'm rich. Mr. Xiao, what do you think of the price of 260 million? Are you satisfied? Mr. Xiao, what do you think of 260 million? How is this price? Are you satisfied?
This is Luo Daijiao, Mr. Luo's jade. You can discuss the details with him, but I think this price is very good. We can make the deal. Please cooperate with Ms. Gu.
Yes, this is my jade.
Bank transfer or check 260 million is no small sum.
Why doesn't Ms. Gu believe that this is my raw stone? She won't even take a second look.
Mr. Xiao, for the next few days I'll be at the exhibition. If you have good materials, please call me directly. We can trade privately. In the free cutting area, bidding and trading is too high profile. It's not good for either of us.
You're the one with the money. You call the shots. Indeed. Trading in the free cutting area is too high profile. It's easy to run into trouble. This is the last time. Let's not make this a habit.
Hu Guoqiang give us a detailed report of what happened there, Xiao. What are you doing at the Jade exhibition in Sihui? That piece of Imperial Green that was just cut, is it yours?
Just with a friend at the Jade exhibition, making a bit of money. I saw Monitor Hu, but he has a foul mouth and almost got beaten up.
Sending a red packet.
Hope everyone can talk some sense into him. Tell him to brush his teeth every day.
The monitor mocked the wrong person. He just said your Mercedes G-Wagon can't even buy one. Imperial Green pendant. Then Xiao just cut a piece of Imperial Green raw stone, making 100 pendants wouldn't be a problem.
Hilarious. Hu Guoqiang got slapped in the face instantly. How does it feel, Hu Guoqiang? I grabbed a big 500 yuan one. Thanks, boss. Xiao is so generous.
A 10,000 yuan red packet. 1 cent.
I'm dying of laughter. From a 10,000 yuan pool, Hu Guoqiang actually grabbed 1 cent. That's what you get for looking down on Xiao. If you ask me, Hu Guoqiang is really thick-skinned. After saying all that about Xiao, he still grabbed his red packet. Luckily, he only got 1 cent.
Yuan, I just got too excited today. Otherwise, I wouldn't have spent over 2 million in one go. I lost big time. How about this? You give me a hand. As long as I can break even, I'll go back to my street stall and behave.
Fatty. Stone gambling is very risky. I can't guarantee that it'll last you a lifetime. You might profit today, but lose everything tomorrow. All I can say is I'll do my best to help you, but I can't promise that you'll definitely make money.
I get it. I totally understand. Here, let me propose a toast to you. I'm counting on you tomorrow.
What a coincidence. If it isn't Mr. Xiao and Mr. Luo, we meet again.
Oh, it's Boss Ju. Haven't you eaten yet? My friend and I have already eaten.
No worries, even if you've eaten, you can still sit down and chat. Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Dantuo from Myanmar, a famous jadeite merchant in the industry. He owns his own jadeite mines.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, I have a shop selling raw jadeite in Sihui City. If you're interested in playing a few rounds, I can give you a discount.
Thanks. I'll definitely visit if I get the chance. We're finished here. Please, help yourselves. My friend and I are heading back to rest.
All right. This guy's quite wary, but he has money and he's a rookie. As long as we set a trap, we can definitely get all the money out of his pockets.
Scamming these rookies isn't that interesting. My mine is almost tapped out. We haven't been able to dig up any raw jadeite lately. I need a few suckers to take over. Help me scout for some targets. I'll make it worth your while.
Don't worry, leave it to me.
You and that boss Jew is sticking to us like glue. What's his deal? Do you want me to teach him a lesson? Don't let my weight fool you. My family's martial arts are incredible.
Stop it with your physique, let alone fighting. You pant just from walking. How can you fight?
I was seriously injured in the army before the medicine I took had a lot of hormones. That's why I couldn't stop gaining weight and had to leave the service, but my martial arts skills are still there. Taking on 3 or 5 guys of my size is no problem at all.
Fine, I know you're tough, but we're here to make money. Fighting won't solve anything. Besides, Boss Jew is just a bit creepy. He hasn't actually done anything to us.
Fine. I'll listen to you, Yun.
Fatty, let's go with this one. It should pay off.
Yun, can I break even this time? As long as I break even, I'm quitting this. This business is just too exhausting, even more than back then when I was fighting on the battlefield.
Out of these dozen stones, only one will be a hit, but it can sell for 8 million, enough for him to break even. I didn't know you were on the battlefield, Fatty, for real.
It's true, I was a special ops soldier, small-scale battles. I've been in plenty of them, earned 2 second-class merits. Got seriously injured the last time. Almost died.
Please, stop bragging. You make it sound so real. Fine, I'll believe you.
You still don't believe me.
Someone is already tailing us in the dark. I wonder if it's because we found that imperial green yesterday and caught some people's attention.
It's a bust, just bean variety, and no color either. Won't even sell for a few thousand. This one is a bust too. There are cracks inside. It's too stony. It's over. It's all over. I'm really finished this time. You, and if I lose everything, I can't show my face on Antique Street. Just take me in as your driver. Just give me a bit of pocket money.
Sure, given our relationship, if you're my driver, I'll pay you a high salary. Don't worry, it'll be enough to maintain your Porsche 911.
It's a hit, a massive hit. We cut out.
A piece of glass variety, Jade? I hit the jackpot. I hit it.
This fatty struck it rich again. He found an imperial green yesterday and sold it for over 200 million.
This damn fatty's luck is just too good. This piece of glass variety jade, though it has no color and is transparent, it's still worth several million at least.
I recognize this fatty. He struck it rich yesterday too. Better follow him later, see what stones he picks. I'll pick whatever he picks.
Sorry about that, Fatty. This is exactly the effect I wanted, making everyone think it's all thanks to your skill.
Thanks, Yun, for giving me a second chance. I really don't want to gamble anymore. When the earlier ones failed, I was scared to death.
I hope you mean it. Fatty, let's split up. Pretend you're still buying, wander around and ask for prices, but don't actually buy anything. I'll pick a few more to take back to Shanghai to cut.
Got it. Yun, how's it going? I led that crowd on a wild goose chase. I'm exhausted, just as you expected. Whatever I wanted to buy, they rushed to buy it first.
Great job. Once I open another profitable raw stone, I'll treat you to a big feast, plus a late-night snack. No problem at all.
Boss Xiao is so generous, I'm sticking with you from now on.
I've already bought all the best materials. Might as well pick a few large ones and have Guqing Cheng open them for me. No one's paying attention to me anyway. Ms. Gu, I've bought another raw jade stone with good potential. It hasn't been cut yet, but there's a high chance it's a hit. Do you have a private place to cut stones?
Mr. Xiao, we meet again. You're truly impressive for someone so young. I heard from CEO Gu. Recently, you've already struck gold on several premium raw jadites.
This won't do. Even if, next time Guqing Cheng offers an even higher price, I have to find another buyer to sell my jadites. I'm drawing too much attention to myself. You're joking, Master. I've only found a few pieces of jadeite. Compared to seniors like you, I'm far behind. As for the stones that failed, there are even more of those.
Come on, let's take a look at Mr. Xiao's this piece of stone.
In summary, this raw stone is a big gamble. It might show green, but how much green there is hard to say. It could be just a thin line or a huge patch plus this crack, so the price won't be very high, Mr. Xiao.
This raw stone, how much did you pay for it?
The owner asked for 10 million. I haggled it down to 8.8 million for good luck.
You're quite the negotiator. Asking 10 million actually isn't high, but if I encountered this stone, I wouldn't dare to buy it. It's a 50-50 chance, so it's better to buy others that are more certain.
So you see stone gambling until it's cut open. No one knows if it's a win or a loss. But based on the green spots, continuous texture, there's a high chance of finding green. Then let's cut it open and see.
Let's begin.
Miss Gu, you're being too kind. Thank you, I can do it myself.
Don't be so formal, Mr. Xiao. Thank you for your trust. The jadeites you sold to Gu's Jewelry, those few pieces are very popular with our carvers. We should cooperate more in the future. As long as the material is good, Gu's Jewelry will take them all.
It's mutually beneficial. I'll definitely cooperate more in the future. I need to keep a low profile now. I must control the time intervals, otherwise everyone will suspect me.
This.
Strange to think it would reveal such a large patch of floating green flowers.
It's truly rare.
Mr. Xiao's luck leaves me speechless. The cracks vanished right where the green jade begins.
It's beautiful. Such pure and even patterns are definitely rare, and the best part is how even, translucent, and vibrant it is. Master Luo, give us an estimate.
Ms. Gu, this is only the first cut. Why not cut 2 more sides to see how it looks?
No need, the stones he chooses are almost always high quality throughout with very thin crusts.
No way is she that trusting. Just because I found a few good stones, she trusts me this much. Anyway, we're not in a hurry. Let's make 2 more cuts on each piece along the edges, shave off another 2 centimeters of the crust.
Fine, let's go with Mr. Xiao's suggestion, but that shouldn't stop us from making an estimate first.
In that case, I'll give my opinion based on current market prices. If the quality is consistent throughout, the price could reach 50 million. But because it's so vibrant and free of impurities, the price could go even higher. We could add a bit more to that.
50 million is close to what I had in mind.
Most importantly, it's large enough and flat enough to yield many bracelets with almost no waste.
Mr. Xiao, tell you what, I'll offer you an additional premium. Along with the friendship of the Gu family. 60 million in total. How does that sound?
Miss Gu is very generous.
Mr. Xiao, if you have time the day after tomorrow, come with me to a large-scale jadeite blind bid auction. What do you think? Then you and Master Luo can be my stone betting consultants. For every raw stone we win, I'll have them all cut. Within 3 days, you'll get a 10% commission on the profit from the cuts.
How much capital are you planning to invest in this auction, and how will this 10% commission be split based on the stones each person picks, or split equally?
Gu's Jewelry has prepared 1 billion plus another 500 million in reserve funds for this auction. As for how to split the commission by stone or equally, we can discuss that later.
1.5 billion in total. With that much money, why not go to the Myanmar jadeite public sale? Aren't the prices there much lower than those of domestic middlemen?
Gu's Jewelry is opening soon. We've already missed this year's sale, and next year's will be too late. So we have no choice but to settle for the domestic auction.
I see, I'll think about it.
I understand, but please consider the sincerity of Gu's Jewelry. Once you've decided, give me a call anytime.
Ms. Gu, I heard Gu's Jewelry is in urgent need of high-quality raw jadeite I can introduce you to, a supplier from Myanmar. He has a batch of old mine materials. If you buy in bulk, it'll definitely be cheaper than market price. Brother Xiao, you're here too.
What a coincidence, I'm just browsing. I happened to run into Miss Gu.
So I came in for a look. Since you're a friend of Boss Ju, let's head to the tea room for a chat. Mr. Xiao, if you're free, why don't you join us, listen to their offers. It will help you understand the jade market much better.
Mr. Dan Tuo is a famous jade merchant from Myanmar. He has a batch of Hippocant premium raw jade stones. These are authentic old mine materials of the highest quality. The reason he's selling in a hurry is because one of Mr. Dan Tuo's jade mines ran into some trouble. He needs a lot of cash to replace equipment. His peers in Myanmar, knowing his situation, are lowballing him too hard. Excuse me, which area is Mr. Dan Tuo's mine located in? As far as I know, the Pakan area has been depleted for a long time.
I used to own a mine in Haipakant, that's why I have stock. However, my current mine is in the Duomo area, but new material isn't as good as old mine material. If you prefer new material, I can supply plenty of it.
Did you bring any samples? We'll quote after seeing the samples.
Yes, I did. I'll have someone bring them in. They're in the car outside. Bring the items in.
Mr. Xiao, please give me your expert opinion. Take a look at the quality of this batch of Hippocant old mine material.
Mr. Xiao is so young, I'm afraid he lacks experience in appraising old mine material.
I'll just have a look. With an expert like Master Luo here, I'm just here to learn. I'm not qualified to give an appraisal. Only this piece of Imperial Green barely breaks even. The rest is all garbage.
Miss Gu?
Mr. Xiao Master Lo thinks this batch of Hippocant old mine material is quite good. What do you think?
It's not that out of these 20-odd raw stones, only one will increase in value. That's not bad. I can't tell since Master Luo thinks they're good, then they shouldn't be too bad anyway. If it were up to me, I wouldn't dare buy them. I feel like something is missing.
Oh. Then let me think about it some more. After all, this deal isn't a small amount. I need to consider it carefully.
As you should. Here is my business card. When you've decided to collaborate, give me a call.
Xiao, do you think this batch of stones has a problem?
There's nothing wrong with the stones. They're definitely from the Fakant mine, old mine material. It's just that my gut feeling isn't great. They don't give me that heart-pounding feeling. As you know, when I gamble on stones, I rely on just my intuition. If the feeling isn't right, I won't dare buy them.
I'm going to make a call to have someone look into Dan Tuo's background in Myanmar. And that Zhu Chongju needs to be investigated as well.
What does that Xiao Xingyun mean? He actually looks down on this batch of samples. These are the ones we specially handpicked. If he doesn't even like these, then the other stones in his eyes must be trash.
As long as we lure him to our warehouse, I'll find a way to bleed him dry of all his money. Then I'll find someone to warn him to stop running his mouth.
Ruining a man's livelihood is like killing his parents. This guy, we must deal with him.
Fatty, what happened?
Sai, don't even ask. You asked me to distract those guys tailing us, so I just went around looking at raw stones, whichever one I took an interest in. They would snatch it up, then they all turned out to be duds. Then those guys changed their plan. They wanted to recruit me. They cornered me in a corner with no cameras. They wanted to talk about a partnership.
And then you refused, so you got a beating. Fatty makes it sound easy, but I'm sure it wasn't that simple. This business is really too dangerous. If it weren't for Fatty taking the hit for me, I would have been the one getting beaten. Luckily, we're in Sihui City. If we were at the Ruili border, it would be even more dangerous. We're just newcomers. In this city, we have no one to turn to. We have to be more careful from now on. Otherwise, if we get screwed over, we won't even be able to get revenge. A gunshot wound. Could it be that this guy has actually been on a battlefield?
Right? Keep a low profile. I'll definitely keep a low profile from now on. No more showing off.
I'll buy some more small raw stones tomorrow, then we'll head back to Shanghai.
Yeah, back to Shanghai. I don't have any sense of security here.
It seems being a consultant for Gu's jewelry isn't an option anymore. Just to earn that 10% commission and risk my life, it's not worth it. Who is it?
Hello, mister. I'm the hotel staff. It's Saturday today. The hotel is providing free late-night snacks.
We don't need any. We're not hungry.
Sir, this is our job. For the snacks we deliver, we need to collect feedback. Please don't make it difficult for us. Could you please open the door?
Something's wrong. We've already been targeted by someone.
Then, what should we do?
Block the door first. I'll call the police. See if you can jump out the window.
This is bad. They might have realized.
Go.
What the hell? Why did you book a room on the 19th floor?
How was I supposed to know someone would burst in?
Who are you? What do you want?
Hello, Mr. Xiao. Our boss would like to invite you to help with a stone gamble.
Your boss? Which one?
Please.
Wait, is this how you invite people with this kind of attitude? How is this different from a home invasion?
Our apologies. This way, please. I'm sure Mr. Xiao doesn't want us to resort to any special measures, and if I
refuse to cooperate, what would be the consequences?
You definitely don't want to know.
So that means I don't have a choice then. If you want me to gamble on stones, at least my life should be guaranteed. I'll just have to take it one step at a time. Lead the way.
Please leave your phone here. The location is quite secretive. My boss doesn't want to alert anyone. Mr. Xiao, put this on. It's for your own good, because where we're going cannot be exposed.
Trying to hide the route. Once I escape, I'll call the police first thing and expose your hideout. I thought I'd be taken to the middle of nowhere. I didn't expect it to be here.
Get out of the car, you two. I'll show you the way.
I won the bet. Stone number 7 is a huge hit. I tripled my money.
Quick, get one for me too.
So it's an underground stone market. Looks like I've been spotted.
Someone wants me to gamble for them.
I really shouldn't have been so flashy.
Boss, this is Xiao Xingyun.
Over the past few days at the jadeite exhibition, the one who cut several pieces of raw jadeite that hit the jackpot, that was you, right? You're quite the young talent people in the stone gambling circle call me Master Ma.
Greetings, Master Ma.
Greetings, Master Ma.
No need for formalities. I've invited you here to help me gamble on stones. You should know what this is. Each of you win 3 rounds for me, and I'll guarantee your safety while you're here.
Damn, this place of yours is the most dangerous place of all. This guy probably
lost a bet on stones and had his legs broken for it.
We don't know how to gamble on stones. We were just guessing blindly. We bought so many raw stones lately and only hit it big a few times.
You might have only gotten lucky a bit, but your companion has hit the jackpot quite often. I mainly invited Mr. Xiao. You're just a tag along.
Fine Master Ma Fatiluo really doesn't know anything about stones. And I've just been lucky. But as you know, even gods can't predict what's inside a stone. I've won a few times, but I've lost even more.
Luck is a form of skill too. I don't care how you win. Since Fatty can't gamble, then it's all on you. Win 6 rounds, and I'll have my men escort you out, a 10% commission. How does that sound for a reward?
Not great, you old cripple. You'd better never fall into my hands, or I'll kill you.
Yeah, and you know what? This Master Ma guy is actually being pretty nice to us.
Of course, it's nice for you. I'm the one putting my life on the line.
In 10 minutes, Mr. Xiao will start gambling. Your companion will wait here. If you lose a round, Master Ma ordered me to break one of his legs.
Brother, I'm counting on you. You absolutely have to win.
I'm not a god. There's no way to guarantee a win.
Then what should I do?
If we make it out alive, I'll buy you the world's best wheelchair.
The 5 stone gamblers are on stage. The betting window will close in 3 minutes. For those who haven't placed bets, please place them now.
Holy crap, gambler number 1 is way too young. Is he even any good? I'll pick an older stone gambler instead. At least they have experience.
I'm betting on number 5. Number 1 looks unreliable. He's too young. Probably hasn't even been weaned yet.
Xiao Xingyun, what is he doing here? What's his relationship with Master Ma? Xiao Xingyun, why is he here? What's his relationship with Master Ma?
This guy is very strange. He suddenly rose to fame in the stone gambling world. The trap set for him put it on hold for now. Wait until I find out his true background.
Yeah.
This is the one, the most valuable.
Masters, please feel free to examine these raw jadeite stones. Pick the one you want first, so others can't choose it anymore. So speed is also key to winning.
Then I'm definitely going to win. But these 10 stones are all trash. Only the one I picked will be worth slightly more than the others. Miss. Can I choose now?
You have already chosen. In principle, yes.
What's going on? Is this guy even a stone gambler? He's just messing around.
Who picks that fast?
Wait, young man. Where are your manners?
Exactly. We haven't even finished looking. How have you already decided? What about us veterans? Don't we deserve some respect?
Young man, picking fast doesn't mean picking well. If you're in such a rush and lose later, don't come crying to us.
Why would I cry? I was brought here by Master Ma. If I lose, they'll break my legs.
What break your legs? How is that possible? What era do you think this is? At most, you just won't get a bonus underground stone gambling. Although not exactly legal, it's not strictly criminal either.
I see. That means there's really no danger.
1 minute left, Masters. Please finalize your stones quickly.
This one.
This one looks promising. This one is good. I'll take this one. This one looks good.
Time's up. Start cutting the stones. Open number 1 first.
That rookie at number 1, it's definitely a dud.
Absolutely. He didn't even look. He just picked one randomly. It's a winner. Icy glutinous white and green jadeite.
But how is that possible?
Are you kidding me? Number 1 actually cut an ice waxy white ground green. That's a stroke of pure luck.
I hit the jackpot triple the odds. The young guy at spot 1 is invincible. It's just a shame I only bet 100,000. If I'd known, I would have bet 1,000,000.
I was originally going to bet on number 1, but then I switched to number 5, 200,000 down the drain.
Silence. That was only the first stone. There are 4 more to go.
What's the point of continuing? Number 1 is definitely the winner.
Exactly, ice waxy white ground green. It's basically a sure win.
What if someone cuts an imperial green?
Sigh. This piece of trash calls himself a stone gambler.
My 500,000.
This guy, he actually won. I was just trying my luck to see the skill level of the new stone gamblers in the market. Is it luck or real talent?
Boss. For the second round, Boss Who requested to provide the raw stones herself. She's in the surveillance room cursing, saying we're cheating.
If stone gambling could be rigged, I'd go straight back to the Myanmar auctions. Why bother with this underground market? Grant her request, yes, boss.
That's my brother Yoon impressive.
It was pure luck. Couldn't you tell I just picked one at random?
Right luck, but didn't Master Ma say luck is a form of skill too?
That stone gambler just said Master Ma's threats are fake. He won't actually break our legs. Should we test it if I hit a winner every single round? I definitely won't make it out of this city alive in this city. So in the next round I must lose. Let's test Master Ma's reaction. Fatty, I'm sorry my brother has to suffer a bit. It's for your own good too.
Xiao Xingyun, please get ready. The second round is starting soon.
I'd like to see if I cut a dud and lose a round, what will happen?
Number 1 is just scrap.
I knew it. This guy is useless.
2 rounds in a row and nothing but scrap. The first round was definitely a fluke.
I can't believe I fell for his crap. If I bet on him again, I'm a total idiot.
This Master Ma was just trying to scare people. Lost 2 rounds in a row and nothing happened to me.
It really was just dumb luck. Stone gambling isn't that easy. Teach that fat guy a lesson. Scare Xiao Xingyun a bit more.
Yes, boss.
That damn fatty is in bad shape, so quickly he was having both his legs broken.
Xiao Xingyun, if you lose again, this damn fatty's arms won't be saved.
The bones aren't broken, just wrapped in gauze and bandages. It really was just a threat. I want to win too, but even gods can't judge Jade, who can guarantee winning every single time.
It's a hit.
Look, This Xiao Xingyun, aside from the first round, where he got lucky, has already lost 4 rounds in a row.
Needless to say, he's definitely losing this one too. The 3 stone gamblers before him actually cut out a piece of top-grade glassy ice green jade.
I'm already waiting to collect my money. 10 to 1 odds. This is awesome. 10 million.
What's going on?
Imperial green. It's imperial green.
Ha 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 ha. I hit the jackpot 20 to 1 odds. 4 million is mine. I knew it. I knew gambler number 1 was the best.
No way. Impossible. How is that possible? 10 million. My 10 million.
Another one's lost it. This must be a trap.
Such a roller coaster. That's stone gambling for you, but this round was way too bizarre. Who would have thought ice green going up against imperial green? This guy's luck is incredibly eerie.
I hereby announce. Round 6, the winner is gambler number 1.
This guy, he's so eerie. Is it an act or just luck?
Luck doesn't work every single time.
He's definitely a master appraiser, yeah. Then our plan needs to be discussed carefully.
His stone gambling skills are decent. 2 wins out of 6 rounds, a 33.33% win rate. After another 8 or 10 years of practice, once his skills stabilize, he can try his luck at the Myanmar auctions.
This cripple is definitely crazy, making such a big scene just for this little money.
Here's the commission I promised you. Don't go talking once you're out. Take these 2 guests and see them out.
Since you gave me 2 million, I won't report your hideout to the police.
That scared me to death. I really thought we wouldn't make it back.
Your leg is okay. Didn't they just break it?
They were faking it. They just hit my leg twice with a club, wrapped it in gauze, and made me pretend it was broken.
I'm glad it's not broken. Let's go. We're heading back to Shanghai tonight. We can't stay here any longer without any backing or influence. Gambling on stones in the jade market. And hitting it big repeatedly is bound to lead to trouble. Even though we've been so low-key lately, we still got targeted. We almost lost our lives.
Let's go, hurry. We can't stay another minute.
Let's just take a taxi.
To the airport and get back to Shanghai right away.
Master Key. Did gambler number 1 really tell you just now that he was captured by Lord Ma?
Yes, that's right. He seemed to be under a lot of pressure at the time. While gambling on stones, he also gave me his address. He said if there were any missing person cases recently, he begged me to help call the police.
That old bastard Master Ma, he loves taking advantage of newcomers in stone gambling. He'll definitely mess up because of that one day. A win rate of 33.33%. If all goes well in the future, he could become a master appraiser.
You're joking, Boss Who. There are countless stone gamblers, but how many can actually reach the 50% master level win rate? I'm 61 this year. I've been gambling on stones my whole life. My overall win rate is only around 41%. In the stone gambling business, it ultimately comes down to luck. If there's nothing else, Boss Who, I'll head back to my post to watch the floor.
Go ahead and keep a close eye on the place. Mr. Wang, the half-immortal, calling me at this hour. Aren't you afraid of waking me up? Since I'm calling you at this time, I obviously know you're not asleep. Mr. Wang's informants really are everywhere. It's quite terrifying.
I'm not joking with you. The case of the three-eyed evil Buddha is closed. Shanghai handed over the seized artifacts to the Imperial Capital Museum, but the evil Buddha is missing the middle part, the most important vertical jade eye.
What's the situation?
They said during the pursuit it was shattered.
Sigh, what a shame I didn't get to see it with my own eyes, this eerie antique full of legends. So many people died or went mad to dig the three-eyed evil Buddha out of the tomb. And in the end, the Imperial Capital Museum got it for nothing.
It's fine, I have photos, I can send them to you. Since it's now with the Imperial Capital Museum, there's nothing I can do about it. Our cooperation ends here. Remember to clean up all the traces.
Yeah, that's the only way. It looks so creepy. No wonder everyone who comes into contact with the three-eyed evil Buddha either goes crazy or ends up dead. I just took one look at the photo and I almost couldn't handle it.
Mr. Hugh?
Who are you? How did you get these jade fragments? Are they legit?
You can just call me Big Gold Tooth, the third eye of the three-eyed evil Buddha. Everyone in the circle is keeping an eye on it. It was supposed to be sent with the statue to the Imperial Capitol Museum, but now it's in my hands. Do you think it's legit?
I guess so. If it were legit, you wouldn't be acting so shady.
Enough small talk. Name your price.
10 million. Let's trade at the shop in Panjiayuan.
Are you stupid or am I? There are 108 fragments in total, 100 million. The trade will be in Shanghai. When you arrive in Shanghai, I'll tell you the location.
No way, how much is the entire three-eyed evil Buddha even worth? The third eye is shattered into pieces. What's the use? I'll give you 20 million at most.
Not a penny less. I'll wait for you in Shanghai for 1 day. After 1 day, I'll contact other buyers.
Big Gold Tooth. There are at least 10 appraisers named Big Gold Tooth in the grave robbing circle who knows which one you are, but since he got my number. It must be connected to Master Wang He. He just told me to cover my tracks, and the next moment he sold me out. Book me a ticket first class to Shanghai tonight. 1 moment. Come in.
Hello, Mr. Hugh. Our boss wants to know if you're still betting. Why haven't you placed a bet?
I'm done. It's boring. Tell Ma the Fourth. Be honest with stone gambling from now on. Hire a professional appraiser. Grabbing random free labor is asking for trouble.
Yes, I'll let the boss know.
Sorry, boss, due to the short notice.
For the next flight.
I couldn't get first or business class, I only got economy.
Fine, then I'll just make do.
Master Ma of Sihui City.
I'll remember you.
Isn't that the guy Master Ma caught the rookie stone gambler? Mr. Xiao, I've seen you at the Jade Market. You're quite impressive.
Hello. Do we know each other?
Even if we didn't, before we do now, my name is Hu Lily.
Just those phone numbers scream, filthy rich. Or rather, they scream, rich lady. Xiao Xingyun, nice to meet you.
Are you going to Shanghai too? I have a branch at the City God Temple. Maybe we can work together sometime, ma'am. The plane is about to take off. Okay, right away. Mr. Xiao, let's keep in touch.
The owner of Treasure Pavilion. Oh my god, that's the City God Temple's largest antique shop. They sell high-quality jade too. They're literally minting money. It's more profitable than stone gambling.
Can you keep your damn voice down?
What are you interested in the antique business too? I can have the masters in my shop show you the ropes.
The water in this industry is too deep. Ordinary people like us can't handle it. It's easy to get into trouble.
Whether the water is deep or not, you only know after trying it yourself what others say isn't necessarily true. It all depends on whether your skills are hard enough.
I feel like she just ran me over with that comment. This woman, she's a total pro. That's a double entendre. She's a real femme fatale.
Now, these are Shanghai's top-tier, wealthy elite, and she's also a stunningly beautiful woman. That elegance, that figure. Wow.
All right, taking a taxi home.
Brother Yun, you're back. The raw stones you sent, I had them moved to the basement. They've already been inspected, 12 pieces in total, exactly like the photos you sent.
Okay, Xiao King. Have you had breakfast yet? Going to school this early?
I'll eat at school. The canteen food is cheap. Besides, our class today has a performance to rehearse. I need to get there as soon as possible. Anyway, I'm in a hurry. Bye.
So tired, so sleepy, so hungry. But I don't want to move at all. Only by curling up in my familiar home can I find a long-lost sense of security. If only my X-ray vision had offensive capabilities, then I could protect myself with an ability like this. If I don't do stone gambling, how else can I make money? Going to overseas casinos, that's even more dangerous. If I win tens of millions at once, or hundreds of millions, I probably wouldn't even make it out of the building. To upgrade my X-ray vision, I need a lot of ancient jade. Buying jade definitely requires a lot of money. Sigh, so frustrating.
A while ago, Shanghai police busted a tomb robbing gang in an antique smuggling case. The case has been closed after a multi-day investigation. However, while the antiques were being transferred to the Imperial Museum, several precious antiques were stolen from the transport vehicle. If any viewers have relevant clues, the police will offer a 100,000 reward.
Why does this jade look so familiar to me? What's going on? Why do my eyes really want to swallow these jade fragments? I remember now. Isn't this from that day at the city god temple? The jade piece that hit and injured my eye. What exactly is its origin? My godly eyes only appeared because this jade piece hit me. When I saw that evil eye jade just now, I didn't want to swallow it into my stomach, but into my eye. It seems that jade fragment contains a substance that my eyes desperately need.
Did you see the news? The jade eye of the three-eyed evil Buddha was stolen again. The security is way too lax.
Anyone who has come into contact with this statue, over 100 people have already met with accidents. It's very eerie.
The Chanling tomb has been perfectly sealed. There are no rumors of theft. This news is likely just a false rumor.
Three-eyed evil Buddha. Could my godly eyes actually come from the vertical eye of this antique? No, I have to go to the city god temple.
Boss Xiao lately. Why haven't we seen you and Fatty Luo setting up your stall?
I have some family business. I'll be back to set up the stall once it's handled. What antiques, what ancient jade. They're all fake. My godly eyes didn't detect any energy. I hope these big shops have some authentic goods.
Sir, welcome.
Do you have any authentic ancient jade in the shop?
Yes, please follow me to this counter.
Some pieces of ancient jade, whether it's the coloration, the patina, or the carving, even the markings look incredibly authentic, but it just doesn't have that mysterious energy. So it's a fake. Show me this whole row. Every piece in the counter has a price tag. The prices for those 4 real and fake jades are actually very similar. Then I'll help myself.
Is there something you're not satisfied with, sir?
I'll take another look. This feels so good, just like a massage. From now on, the time I use my God's Eye every day should also increase. I've absorbed all 4. It wouldn't be right not to pay, so I'll buy 1 piece. I'll take this one. No need to wrap it. I'll pay directly.
Certainly. This way, please.
He bought it without even haggling. Now that's a truly wealthy man. Actually, you can haggle over these jades.
Can I hold this bottle to take a look? I didn't expect that it's not just ancient jade that has energy. Antiques have it too.
You can, but I have to place it on the counter before you examine it.
I understand sure antiques shouldn't be passed hand to hand.
Okay.
Which dynasty is this porcelain bottle from? How much is it?
This is a Song Dynasty Yaoju carved celadon bottle. The price is 4.8 million.
What? That's too expensive. It's way beyond my budget.
What price do you think is fair, sir? We can negotiate.
Never mind, I really can't afford it. I'll keep looking. Aside from that porcelain bottle and the 4 jades, everything else in the shop is fake. What a total scam shop. Spending 150,000 on a piece of jade, while mooching off this scam shop 1 song bottle and 3 pieces of jade. Consider it doing a bit of justice.
Take care, sir. Please come again.
This must be Hu Lily's branch shop. I heard her main shop is in Panjiayuan in the capital. It's even larger and quite famous in the industry. Let's go in and take a look. Time for some more mooching. Someone's fencing stolen goods. I wonder what's in that bag. What if it's an antique? I could absorb its energy. Let's check it out. Maybe I can get another freebie.
Good afternoon, sir. How can I help you?
I'm just looking around.
Hello, how do I get to the manager's office? I have an appointment. Help, help, call the police. Security, where's security?
That feeling of extreme hunger, that feeling of extreme greed is back again.
Stop fighting.
Hurry up. Help me pick up the jade fragments from the floor.
Just cooperate. We aren't here to kill anyone.
Brother, I'm scared.
What a coincidence, so am I.
Take the jade fragments in your hands and put them all in my bag.
This texture couldn't have formed naturally. This is that powerful and terrifying eye silenced by time. It has become like this. It's not jade at all.
Are you doing a magic trick? How did the fragments disappear?
You saw it wrong.
I saw it wrong. It turned to powder and vanished.
Wait, I just looked at it and it became like this.
Where are the jade fragments you picked up? Give them to me or I'll kill you.
I didn't pick up any jade fragments. You're mistaken.
Right, you didn't pick up any jade fragments. I must have seen it wrong.
Boss Run, the police are almost here.
Oh, right, what am I standing around for?
The security arrived at the perfect time, just like the police. This really worked out for me.
Hello, sir. What were you doing in the shop?
I just came from Shuzai across the street. After buying a piece of jade, it cost me 150,000. I heard Treasure Pavilion has better items, so I came over to buy a few more. But shortly after I walked in, I saw a robbery happening. Look, I lost 150,000. Who should I go to for compensation?
This is the robber's responsibility. I'll open a separate case for you now. Once the robbers are caught, if they have assets for compensation, we'll make them pay.
I knocked over the shelf just now. The porcelain vase smashed right next to him. You won't pin the blame on me, will you?
Sir, I'm a police officer. I'd like to ask you a few questions about the situation.
We only caught one of them. The other one got away. The things they stole are in that black leather bag. We don't know what's inside either. An old man brought that item into our shop.
I'm sorry that this happened in our shop today. I'm truly sorry. So for everyone, I've prepared a 10,000 UN red envelope to help calm your nerves. Whether you're a staff member or a customer, everyone gets one.
Thank you, manager. That's very generous of you.
That's the right way to handle it. Taking a red envelope will help settle the nerves. I was almost scared to death just now.
I'm not short on money, but taking a red envelope
can definitely help ward off the bad luck. Everyone, please wait a moment. I'll go upstairs to get the money.
Damn, didn't that security guard just say, the items the robbers took were in a black leather bag and were carried off by the one who escaped? Why is it in this guard's pocket? This is way too coincidental. Could this be a setup? It's a trick. It's just that dead guy with the gold tooth.
You've had quite a shock.
Yeah.
Ouch, watch where you're going.
It's you.
Why is this cute bodyguard so aggressive?
I just wasn't paying attention and accidentally bumped into Hu Lily.
You dare hit me in Shanghai. If I just lie down on the ground, I'll be deciding between a luxury flat or a duplex. I'll bleed you dry.
Stop it.
Yes, boss.
My apologies, Miss Hu. I'm sorry. I just went through a robbery in your shop. I was terrified. I didn't mean to bump into you.
Oh, you were in the shop just now. I just got a call from the manager saying there was a robbery and even a murder, so I rushed over. Sai, let's leave it at that for today. I'll be in touch later.
The matter was just settled. Then Hu Lily arrived at the shop. Could she be in a hurry to check those jade eye fragments? Everything that happened today, was it a setup by her?
Mr. Xiao, have you thought it over? Could you work for Gu's Jewelry as a stone gambling consultant?
I'm sorry, Miss Gu. Some unexpected things came up on my end. I've already returned to Shanghai. Maybe we can work together in the future.
All right.
It seems we'll have to wait until next time.
This eye is actually so terrifying.
X-ray vision body scanning.
Charming everyone. Emitting a lethal light, moving mountains and oceans, creating spatial portals, time-space freezing. It can literally decide life and death with one look and flip the world upside down.
When my eyes reach a certain level, will I be like the one in the vision, like the three-eyed tribe?
You can't do this. I'm just a student. How could I have money to pay you back? No, you can't come to my school. I will never agree to your demands.
Every family has its own problems. Life isn't easy for anyone.
Yun, you're back.
Did the debt collectors find you?
Yeah, my parents warned me long ago that this day would come, but I'm not afraid of them while I'm at school.
How are your parents planning to handle it? The debt issue. Procrastinating isn't a long-term solution.
I can help my parents pay off some small debts. But the two biggest ones. One is from the bank, the other is from loan sharks. I couldn't pay it back even if I sold myself.
I actually have the money to help her, but I'm not obligated to. It's not like I'm a simp.
Right now at home. We only have that problematic plot of land. Other assets have all been temporarily frozen by the court.
Land? What land?
This is how it happened. The riverfront property my dad won the bid for. While digging the foundation, they found a lot of quicksand. The entire plot of land is basically ruined.
So they can't get a loan to build houses. The bank and loan sharks are demanding repayment at the same time, causing the entire capital chain to collapse.
Yes, although the debt is about 300 million. But actually, if we can just revitalise this land, all the debt problems could be solved instantly. At most, it would just cost tens of millions more in interest than before.
Won't the higher-ups help solve the problem?
I don't know either, since it hasn't been solved after all this time. Maybe someone set us up. Otherwise, with my parents' connections, it would be impossible not to solve it.
Then we can only take it one day at a time.
Yeah, it's okay, Yun. Don't worry about me, I can handle it myself. Oh, it's almost 5 o'clock. No, I have to start my live stream.
In China's 5,000 years of history, there's no record of the three-eyed tribe. This should be a period of unknown prehistoric civilization. Several monks who corrupted the court during the empress's reign all came from Bai Temple. I remember that three-eyed evil Buddha was from Bai Temple too. People influenced by the three-eyed evil Buddha are mostly lewd and wicked individuals. Are you kidding me? I inherited this three-eyed superpower and I haven't messed around? Yeah, I'm still upright, pure, kind, and gentle. Hello?
Yun, I'm not resigned to this.
So what if you're not resigned?
Bear with it, I don't want to quit the jade and gemstone industry. If there's a chance, I want to go stone gambling again. And that Master Ma, I'm asking my old comrades from Yue province to look for information about him.
All right. That's the spirit if you find anything. Remember to let me know.
Of course. By the way, what are we doing lately? We can't just sleep at home all day.
I want to open a jade and gemstone shop in this industry. Even without stone gambling, we can survive in Shanghai on wholesale and retail.
That's good, that's good.
Count me in.
Yeah, I definitely won't leave you out.
All right, then.
Oh my god, in a high-end villa area like Emerald Garden. How can there be a power outage? I was in the middle of a PK with another streamer, now that this happened. I'm definitely going to lose this round. Losing this PK isn't just about the money I might also face. A special punishment in the stream.
Who's that? Where am I? What happened? Xiao King, are you after my good looks? Why are you in my bed?
I don't know either. All I remember is the power went out. I came to your room to ask you to help fix the electricity. As for what happened after, I have no idea. Why? Why am I acting like this? I actually hugged him of my own accord. Luckily, my body doesn't hurt. We probably didn't go all the way. Why is it that when I see him, I lose all self-control and the new clothes I spent hundreds on are all ruined?
What a mess. What happened? The power is out. The circuit breaker tripped. My eye must have confused Shu Qing. Plus, those scenes from her dream affected her state of mind. Here, have some breakfast I made. Well, actually, you go first.
About last night, maybe it was me. I had too much to drink. I just wanted to see why the power was out. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up in your bed. But don't get the wrong idea, nothing happened between us. I've never even dated anyone before.
Really? What a coincidence. Actually, same here.
Yeah, right, I don't believe you.
You can find out for yourself if you don't believe me.
You're so annoying. I'm done talking to you.
Finally got past that awkwardness. At least Shu Qing came up with her own excuse. Sigh. I should use that charm skill less often. Otherwise I'd be a total creep. It's time to head to the city god temple. Look for a spot to open a shop.
Yun, how big of a shop are we planning to get? Rent at the city god temple isn't cheap at all. For a larger shop, the yearly rent could be over $1 million.
Let's check with the management office first to see if there are any good storefronts available, regardless of the size. If the location is good, we'll take it. We can also ask an agent to look around. Talk about luck. An antique shop is closing down. 2 units have become available. Wait, I'm not exactly a damn beauty. What are you staring at me for?
Hey, Yun, are you really letting me in on this shop?
Of course I am. Why else would I bring you here? You were the one who got me into the business. You're basically my mentor. Now that I have a way to make money, I'll never leave you behind. Our initial investment will be 10 million. I'll put in 9 million. That's a 90% share, and the remaining 1 million share is yours. A 10% share? Haha.
Thanks, I'm all in with whatever you say. I have no objections.
Put this jade display case
over here and put that one over there. Okay. Who is this?
Hello, Mr. Xiao. My name is Jiang Ting. I'm here to apply for the job. Are you still hiring sales assistants for your jade shop?
I just posted the recruitment info. We haven't filled the positions yet. The compensation is listed on the recruitment platform very clearly.
If you're interested, you can come to our shop.
Thank you, Mr. Xiao. I'm right near the city god temple. I can be there in about 10 minutes.
I'll wait for you at the shop. This woman's voice. Why does it sound so familiar? Soft and magnetic. She could be a telemarketer. Wait, isn't this the girl from Treasure Pavilion, that sales assistant, the one who knocked over the shelf and smashed the porcelain vases right next to me? It's you.
You. You're Mr. Xiao. What a coincidence.
It really is. Why aren't you working at Treasure Pavilion anymore?
The manager fired me, said I was clumsy for knocking over the shelf. There were 6 porcelain pieces on it, and they all broke. The shop lost at least $1 million, although they didn't make me pay for it.
You are quite clumsy. Luckily, I don't have shelves in my shop, just a few glass counters. It should be safe. You won't bump into them. All right, since you have sales experience, you're hired. Base salary plus commission, including social security and housing fund. Do you have any other requests?
Mr. Xiao, if we run into a robbery again, will you protect me?
What the hell? What kind of question is that? I'm not your boyfriend. Of course I'll protect you. Because from now on you're my employee. It's a boss's responsibility to protect his employees.
Then I have no more questions.
Okay, let's leave it at that. Submit your documents in the next few days. In about 7 days you can officially start.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Xiao.
Oh my god, what's wrong with this old man? Could it be a stroke or a heart attack? Is anyone a doctor? Someone, help him.
Even if I were a doctor, I wouldn't dare help. What if I get scammed for it? Just wait for the ambulance. I don't have any money to pay for this.
Sigh, what a decline in morality or a distortion of the soul. Someone collapsed on the street, yet no one dares to help.
He's alive, he's alive. This young man is amazing. He actually saved him.
Are you an employee here? I'm the owner of this shop.
What a good man. He's the owner. Let's go inside and check out his shop.
How are you feeling?
His business must be doing well.
Young man, thank you for saving me. I almost suffocated to death. I'm Lu Cheng. I'm from Jiangji. Let's exchange WeChat words. Can't express my gratitude. If you ever need anything, I'll definitely do my best to help you.
No problem, Mr. Lu. This man has class. Judging by his look and aura, he must be wealthy and influential. I'm Xiao Xingyun. I own this jade shop behind me. We mainly sell jadeite and gemstones. If you need anything in the future, feel free to refer your friends.
Do you have any Hedian jade safety buckles? I was browsing the City God Temple market, mainly to find a safety buckle for myself, but I couldn't find one, and I almost choked to death. Sigh, that master's prediction was spot on. He said I'd face a disaster this year.
We have some. Please come in and take a look. The shop is still being renovated. Only a few items are on display right now. If you don't see anything you like, come back in a week or two. By then, we'll have plenty of high-quality jadeite in stock. This way, please.
I'll take this one.
Usually, newly bought jade pieces need to be rinsed with water before you wear them. It symbolizes washing away the past and bonding with a new owner.
I didn't know that. I do feel something different. It feels like something is protecting me. Keep the change, Mr. Xiao. The rest is for a meal on me. You saved my life. This safety buckle, out of all the shops I visited today, this one was the cheapest.
Wait a moment, Mr. Lu. Mr. Lu, I really shouldn't. Favors are favors, but business is business. I must give you your change. Hey, Mr. Lu, slow down. Don't fall.
Our unit is out on an event. I can't be away from the group for too long. I'll come back when I have time and treat you to a proper meal.
Judging by his social media posts, he must be a VIP. No wonder he uses cash.
Brother Yun, I found some news about Master Ma from Guangdong. He's just a gambler who runs underground stone betting. Next week, there's a jade exhibition in Ruili. He has a betting operation there, too.
Wow, Comrade Luo Dazhao, the elite soldier. Since we have the target's info, let's get to work. Should I break his limbs or wipe out his whole family?
I don't have that kind of power. I'm asking you to find a way for revenge.
Fine, I, the Dragon King, will summon 100,000 men and march on Ruili tonight to break Master Ma's limbs and wipe out his whole family. Are you satisfied with this plan?
I don't care anyway. I've sent his info to your WeChat. Whether you hire a hitman or call your old subordinates, it's up to you.
Not bad. Fatty, your friends in Guangdong are quite helpful. Master Ma's real name is Ma Donghua, a professional gambler. He used to be a junket runner at Aoshi. He crossed the wrong people and got one of his legs broken. Then he fled back to Guangdong. Later, he got into stone betting. He's cunning and ruthless. He scammed many newcomers who were easy targets. As the stakes got higher, he was active in the Myanmar auctions, but he lacked the skill and lost everything. He had his other leg broken, so Master Ma, Madonghua right. I'll see you in Ruili.
Just as I thought.
The Jade Eye fragment robbery is not that simple, a double cross. I didn't expect
this street vendor to have such a WeChat group full of hidden experts.
What shocking news. The Treasure Pavilion boss double-crossed them and crossed a tomb-robbing gang. They've issued an underworld hit order demanding the Treasure Pavilion pay in blood. Do you know who the leader of this tomb-robbing gang is? He's known as Master Wang. He's a real big shot, but when he went after the Treasure Pavilion boss, he was killed too. That gold tooth who was killed was one of Master Wang's men.
Such classified information they actually managed to find out. As expected, the Jade Eye fragment robbery is more than meets the eye. The Jade Eye fragments. Others have discovered their mysterious powers too.
It's been a few days already. Brother Yun is actually avoiding me. Can't he handle it? Even I, a girl, have moved on, but you, a grown man, are actually avoiding me on purpose. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, Brother Yun, you're back. I just finished making dinner. I was just about to call you to tell you to come home and eat. Shooting, why do you keep thinking about that?
You're a good cook. I'm starving. It's delicious. I didn't know you had such skills.
Surprised, aren't you? By the way, Brother Yun, what have you been busy with lately, leaving early and coming back late?
I opened a jade shop with a friend. There are too many little things to handle. Once the renovation is done and the stock is in, things will settle down.
Opening a jade shop. Brother Yun, your business is doing so well. Haven't you always been at the City God Temple running a street stall?
It's just a small business, nothing much.
You must tell me when the grand opening is. I want to do my part to support you.
For sure. What's wrong, Xiaoqing? Are you okay?
I slipped in the shower. It hurts so much I can't stand up. Come in and help me up. It hurts so much. Brother Yun, quickly help me put on my bathrobe.
Oh, right. I'll go get it right now. This sight is a beauty that even with my X-ray vision I could never fully appreciate.
Brother Yun, can you carry me up? I can't move.
Since when did I become so strong? Carrying a woman feels so effortless. Could it be from absorbing the jade's energy? I have some medicated oil. Let me rub some on for you.
Thank you.
What are you trying to do? How did things end up like this?
What's wrong with me? Why is it that as soon as I see Xiao Yun, I just want to be close to him? I even took the initiative to approach him, becoming so crazy, so forward. Why? Could it be that I like him? I should be angry, right? Or say something. What is this dummy doing, Sai? But I was wide awake last night. Every moment is etched in my mind since I was the one who held him. How can I even scold him? Hubby, are you tired? I'll get up and make breakfast for you.
Holy crap. Not a single harsh word. That's right. I used this name so many times last night. After just one night, it rolls off the tongue. No need. You're hurt. It's hard for you to move around. I'll go make breakfast. So cute.
Why did it turn out like this? This is so embarrassing.
Honey, breakfast is ready. It's time to eat. Single for a year, and now I'm suddenly in a relationship.
Even though I don't understand why this happened, but it was my own choice. The more I look at Yun, the more I like him. His body is so strong. Last night, his eyes were so charming too. If it weren't for the annoying debt problems at home, I should be even happier right now.
By the way, honey, I might go to Really today to restock. If you have any problems, call me anytime. I promise you, once I'm done with this busy period, I'll go home with you to see if I can help with your parents' debt problems.
I'm fine. A man's career is more important when you're free tonight. Remember to give me a call or send a message.
Xiaoxingyun, what are you thinking? Home is nice, of course, but business comes first. This time I'm planning to go solo, not just to restock, but also for stone gambling. Ma Donghua, are you ready here? I come.
I haven't slept well for days. Every time I sleep, I have strange dreams.
It must be because of those jade eye shards. Regarding the jade eyes of the three-eyed evil Buddha, too many supernatural cases have happened already. I hope Master G can identify what they are.
Ms. Hu, I'm sorry because something came up. I'm 10 minutes late.
Professor G, you're too kind. It was I who was being intrusive.
So these are the ones being talked about in the industry lately, the three-eyed evil, Buddha, jade eye shards.
Yes, the general situation I already told you over the phone. Ever since I got these jade eye shards, I dream no matter when I sleep, even if I'm far away from these shards.
What kind of dreams? Different dreams. Or recurring dreams?
The situation is like this. There's a handsome three-eyed man. I don't remember much, clearly. I can't even recall his face. I just feel his eyes are very charming. Very beautiful, I can't help but be mesmerized. The dream plots vary, but every single fragment is related to this three-eyed man. In the dreams, he seems like a god, omnipotent. Every woman bows at his feet.
I've studied jade and emeralds my whole life, and there are many supernatural events related to ancient jade. Many colleagues like to explain it with scientific knowledge, saying ancient jade is tainted with some mental magnetic field. When it meets a mentally sensitive collector, it manifests in the form of dreams, dreaming of a certain stored plot, repeatedly fragments. But I don't believe in science, because there are too many cases that science cannot explain. Many ancient jade collectors have had experiences similar to yours. They have different dreams. Some dreams are wonderful, some are nightmares, some even leave collectors terrified or even drive them to suicide.
Professor G, are you saying I've provoked something unclean?
I didn't say that.
What did you find, Professor G?
Ms. Hu, you're a well-known expert in the field. You should be able to see these shards aren't Haitian jade, right?
Right, everything looks like top-grade jade, but it doesn't have the structure of Haitian jade. And I had someone test it with carbon-14, but its age exceeds 100,000 years. In other words, carbon-14 can't determine its true age, that's right?
Well, carbon-14 dating the accurate testing range is about 45,000 years. Beyond this range, it's only speculation. Look at the patterns on this. They weren't carved on. No craftsmanship could ever carve such perfectly natural textures. Now look at the inside. The pattern is consistent inside and out, natural and harmonious. As if it grew from the inside like a natural texture.
Professor G, do you mean?
This is very likely a jadized fossil. Meaning, this is very likely a real eye.